So, how do we define permutation? So, permutation is an arrangement of given objects or numbers, in a linear order. Generally, linear order is most of the time is done because other type of permutations also exist. So, in short, so if to permute means what? Yes, it means to arrange. So, if number of permutations of n objects taken all at a time means what? It means all possible arrangements of n objects in a linear order. So once again, to permute means to arrange, and the number of permutations of n objects taken all at a time means what? It means all possible arrangements of those n objects in a linear order. Let's see an example. All possible permutations letters A, B, C is what? So if we think, we will get these 6 permutations: ABC, ACB, BCA, BAC, CBA, CAB. These are 6 possible arrangements. These are 6 possible arrangements of ABC, and as you can see, they are arranged in a linear way. So as I said, generally when we use word permutation, linear order is done unless specified. Now let's take another example. Write all permutations of ABC letters taken 2 at a time. So what are those arrangements? Like one of the arrangement is AB. Okay, so BA is also there. What else? How many other possibilities are there? Can we write? So the other are BC, AC, CA, CB. So there are total 6 such permutations. So we have seen permutations of distinct objects taken all at a time, like in the first example ABC. So ABC we took all for permutations, for getting permutations. And in the second example, taken some at a time. From ABC we have to take only 2 for our permutation. And we saw permutation of distinct objects. So the question arises, in permutation, are objects numbers? So are objects distinct, or some can be identical? Like in the previous 2 example, the objects were, the letters we used were all distinct. Yes or no for this question? What do you say? So the answer is yes. So answer is yes. It is a combination of distinct as well as identical objects numbers. So is there any example? Let's see. Let's find out number of arrangements, permutations of letters S, S, B. So can you write those? So yes, it can be written like this: SSB, BSS, SBS. Now the question arises, if there is some question, these are some elementary examples in which the objects were less. So we did it just by thinking and just by arranging by ourselves. If the number of objects, if they are, let's say 7, 8, 10, 12, and out of which let's say 3 or 4 objects are taken. So the question arises, how do we deal with a question of permutation? In short, how to find permutations, arrangements of some object, is there any concept or any formula which is involved to find that? Let's see. So let's see finding permutations, an example on this. A, B, P, Q, R, S, T, these 7 capital letters are given. We have to find all possible permutations arrangement taken all the letters at a time. Means we have to write all possible arrangements of these 7 letters in a linear way, okay, in a line. So how do we do that? Now, a possible permutation task requires these 7 empty spaces to be filled, okay, by any of these letters. So what we have is subtasks 1, subtask 2, subtask 7. There are 7 subtasks where each subtask is what? Is to fill space by a capital letter. Okay. So if we start filling this space first, how many options we have to fill this space? So yes, we have 7 options to fill this space, or to do subtask 1. We have 7 ways to do subtask 1. Okay. For example, for subtask in this, let's say Q is chosen out of 7. So if Q is fixed here, for subtask 2 or to fill this space, we have how many options left? Yes, clearly we have 6 options left. So similarly, what about for the next subtask? So yes, for the next we will have only 5 letters left. So 5 ways we can fill this space. So in short, we can write like this. So gradually it decreases by 1. For this there are 7 choices. For this it is 6. For this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you see from fundamental principle of multiplication. So what is the concept here? Yes, concept is fundamental principle of multiplication only, from which we got 7 subtasks, and if we multiply by number of ways in which each subtask can be done, so 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they are multiplied, gives 7 factorial as answer. Now if the next is, instead of taking all 7, which was in the first case, taken all at a time, if the question is taken 4 at a time, how many ways we can find, how many arrangements we can find in which only 4 are taken in each arrangement out of 7? What's the concept? So yes, if you think 4 are there, so a typical arrangement will look like this. Here these blank spaces, these blank rectangles are to be filled by letters. So this subtask, which is to fill this box, can be filled in 4 ways. Okay, sorry, not 4 ways, 7 ways. 7 we have. So this can be filled in 6 ways, 1 less. Similarly, this can be filled in how many ways? 5 ways. This can be filled in 4 ways. So 7, 6, 5 into 4. Now instead of solving this and getting an answer in decimal form, what I will do, I will write it like this. I will write it as 7p4. Now 7 factorial I will write as 7p7. So if I am writing it as 7p4, 7p7, what is the meaning of this? What is this 7? What is this p4 means? Okay, what is the meaning of this? Let's see. So let's define a term npr as n factorial upon n minus r factorial. Now the question arises, what is n and what is r and what is the relation between them? So yes, r and n, they are natural numbers. R is less than equal to n and greater than equal to 1. Okay, so for example, 7p4 I can write 7 factorial upon 7 minus 4 factorial. Now 7 factorial I can write is 7654 into 3 factorial. 7 minus 4 is 3 factorial. So 3 factorial cancels out, we get the same thing, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now this is the mathematical meaning of this. Is there any other meaning in terms of permutations? Let's see. So yes, NPR is defined as number of arrangement of what? Of n distinct objects taken R at a time. Revisiting the previous example, there were n was 7 and we have to taken 4 at a time, so that's why we wrote it 7p4. Okay, so let's take an example. Number of ways 5 rings can be arranged in 3 fingers, 1 in each finger. It means it is similar to number of arrangement of 5 distinct objects taken 3 at a time. So what would be the answer to this? So yes, 5p3, which solves to 5 factorial by 5 minus 3 factorial, which can be rewritten as 543 into 2 factorial upon 2 factorial. 2 factorial gets cancelled. Answer is 60. NPR can also be defined like this, even if R and N are interchanged. See, like this. Number of arrangements of R distinct objects in n defined linear spaces. That also is NPR. Let's take an example on this. In both the cases, which one is greater? Yes, n is greater than equal to R is greater than equal to 1. Okay, I will give you an example. Number of arrangements of 3 different rings in 5 given fingers is what? Is 5p3 only. Now you might be wondering how we can formalize it like this. So let's do it by the concept. How do we do it? By fundamental principle of multiplication, huh? What are the subtasks involved? How many are there? So let's say these are the 5 fingers and R1, R2 are the 3 rings. How we will do? By the concept instead of formula. What are the subtasks? See, the subtask is, the reasoning goes like this. Whichever is less, it decides. Like ring is less, so ring 1 decides. It has how many options? It has options, 5 options. It can go anywhere. Okay. After that, ring 2 has how many options? 4. Ring 3 has 3 options, which is nothing but 5p3 only. Okay.